Okay, people. All right, there we go. We in here. We in here. Back to regularly scheduled programming. What's going on with y'all? Grand risings, everybody. Hope y'all having a blessed morning. I hope y'all, living up to y'all full potential. Let's go ahead and get this started. Let's get this started right. Shouts out to B. Shouts out to my uncle. My uncle sent me a couple videos. I got some stuff that my uncle wanted me to introduce to y'all. B done bombarded me with a whole bunch of stuff just now. So yeah, we got a crazy one. I mean, this the DemoCRIPS and the ReBLOODicans. You know, we got a battle going on between them two. And what's crazy is these motherfuckers are really pushing this go vote early, go vote, do this voting shit, do this voting shit. But wait till you see what I got in store for y'all today with this voting shit. And it don't make sense. Don't make sense. Why are they pushing motherfuckers to go vote so bad? Like they really pushing it. Like go vote, go vote, go vote. I ain't seen this much go vote since damn Diddy. With Diddy doing the damn vote or die shit. Like this taking me back to that time. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Has anybody heard from Biden? Is anybody heard from Biden? If you have, I want you to send me the link where you heard Biden speak about this stuff. Cause yeah, like this guy, he pop up and then leave, pop up and then leave. Like this a mysterious man. Oh snap! Hold up. There we go. Let me get that up there. Ah, I didn't want to say it. I'm glad somebody else said it. And it was salute the name. Salute the name. Hey, name. Thank you for texting me what you text me. That's definitely greatly appreciated. You know, that's what part of life is about. You know, and I feel like with people in your corner and having people in your corner, you can having the right people in your corner, they will be able to tell you like, bro, nah, bro, fuck that, don't do that, nah, bro, just yeah, go about your business, bro. I appreciate that, Naeem. I appreciate because we need people like that, and I always was like that, bro. Like, tell me when I'm fucking up, or if you feel like I'm, not working how I'm supposed to, and I could do better. Yeah, tell me when I fuck up. Don't just let me fuck up, and then, you know, when shit hit the fan and shit like that, you like, bro, I knew that was gonna happen. You like, why you ain't say something? So salute to Naeem because she always in the corner, when I come back from these battles and I go sit in the stool, I mean, I ain't the first one in the damn ring, I mean, putting the ice pack, put Vaseline back on my face, I mean, making sure my gloves is up tight, so yeah, salute tonight. Boxers gonna understand what I'm talking about. Yeah, man. So salute tonight. That was a real. I needed that. I needed that. But yeah, we back to regularly scheduled programming. You know what I'm saying? I got some good stuff for y'all today, like real good stuff for y'all today. So previously on the DemoCRIPS and ReBLOODicans, we seen We seen how they coming, bro. We seen how they coming. Yeah, man. And now for real, Naeem, you got to. Real talk. Real talk. Salute to Naeem. So we seen how they coming. You know, they not playing out here. Yeah, so y'all better be safe out here when y'all think about doing these voting shits and all that. Y'all be safe, bro, because it's getting spookier by the day. But I wanted to show you Obama last time, and I couldn't get it because I don't know what was going on with the video. But I watched the video this time, and I took it down and put it back up. It's playing fine. Let's see if we can get through it. Let's see if we can get through it today.
The same kinds of energy and turnout in all quarters of our neighborhoods and communities as we saw when I was. We have not yet seen the same kinds of energy and turnout in all quarters of our neighborhoods and communities as we saw when I was running. Now, I also want to say that seems to be more pronounced with the brothers. So if you don't mind, just for a second, I'm going to speak to y'all directly and say that when you have a choice that is this clear, when on the one hand you have...
Well, what choice is clear? I don't think the choice is clear, else we wouldn't be having a debate, right? Obama, you know what I'm saying? Like, if the choice was clear, I don't think we'd be having that debate. And another thing, Kamala's not like us, bro. She's not like us. She ain't even like you. Like, we gave you a pass. That's the crazy part. We gave you a pass, hope thinking that, you know, you was gonna do right. But we all know how that turned out. We know how that turned out. You know what I'm saying? So you lucky you got in the office. And the crazy part about it is, like, I feel like, yeah, sometimes we are gullible. We are gullible at times because we see certain things and we think it's going to go a certain kind of way for us. But it don't never go our way, bro. We don't never get what our just dues or what we need or none of that shit. You know, we always got to kick out and do all this stuff. And, you know, y'all tend to throw certain things in our face to sway our votes. You're not swaying our votes this time. That's why they got you to come up here and try to talk. You're not swaying our votes this time. We ain't trying to hear none of that shit she gotta say. Shit, we barely want to hear the shit Trump gotta say. But see, one thing I know is that fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me a third time, then shit, somebody gotta die. So before we even get to that part, you're not gonna fool us again with that bullshit narrative. I'm sorry. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen again. Like, you're not gonna just keep saying y'all gonna do this and y'all gonna do that, and we yeah, that's right, yeah, and then we gonna come vote for y'all, and then let's see, you know, we still on the fucking back burner. I don't, and I don't think people really understand like the dumb shit she say. Like she says a lot of dumb shit about. At least you was smart. You know, you knew how to manipulate and shit like that. She don't got that in her. You know what she told us, and is crazy because she told us she's gonna take taxpayers' money so that black people can get reparations. How, Sway? How? How's she gonna do that, Sway? When we all know the taxpayers are the middle to lower class. The taxpayers mostly gonna be the black people anyway. So you just gonna take our money and then give our money back, try to spoon feed our money back. No, we don't want that shit. We don't want that. I said that on the last live, bro. We don't want that shit. We want US money. We want the money that we put into this place. We don't want to give y'all our money just so y'all can give it back to us in some type of allowance. That's some type of allowance. Like, nah, bro. We're not falling for that bullshit again, bro.
Somebody who grew up like you, knows you, went to college with you.
Who grew up with me? That bitch ain't grow up with me. What you talking about? Who grew up with me? Who went to college with me? I don't think. Nah, I don't think she. Nah, I told you, Obama, she not like us, bro. Don't put her in the same category with us. She in her own category, first of all.
Understands the struggles and pain and joy that comes from those experiences. Was able to work harder and do more and overcome and achieves the second highest office in the land and is putting forward concrete proposals to directly address the things that are vital in our neighborhoods and our communities, from housing to making sure that our mothers and our fathers and our grandparents can afford medicine, and making sure that we are dealing with prices that are too high and rents that are too high, and are committed to making sure that we maintain the Affordable Care Act, so everybody's got health care, and cares about things like education and entrepreneurship in our neighborhoods. And that's on one side. And on the other side, you have someone who has consistently shown disregard, not just for the communities, but for...
Facts, now I ain't like, bruh. He talking to these motherfuckers like kids, bruh. Like motherfuckers can't think for themselves, bro. Like, bro, what you believe in is not what I believe in. What you think is not what I think. You're not gonna tell me to vote or to go with this side because that's what you feel like. That's what you feel. I thought this was the land of the free, home of the brave. That's why I said it's not the land of the free and home of the brave. It's the land of the oppressed and home of the weak. Because only a weak individual will be swayed into changing your vote because of what somebody else thinks and feels and feel like you should be voting for. Because you feel like I should be voting for somebody else don't mean I gotta vote for that person. I'm letting you know now. Like Naeem say all the time, bro. Left wing, right wing, red, blue, Democrat, Republican. It doesn't matter. They still fall under the same thing, the same beast, the same. It's like it's no difference. It's no difference. It doesn't matter who you vote for. I said this, bro. If you want to make a change in the U.S., how about nobody vote and see how that works out? I mean, we haven't done it yet, so we just keep voting, blindly voting. Shit don't get fixed. How about nobody vote? And then what happens? We ain't make it that far yet because people are so afraid to be themselves and say, no, you know what? I don't want to do this. No, no. Everybody's all in your ear. Oh, you crazy if you don't vote for this person. You crazy. So now you feel like you crazy if you don't vote for that person. Or you feel dumb. Shit. I've been told motherfuckers don't vote for Biden. Been told them. Yeah, that's exactly. That's why they keep hammering in our face with that shit. That's why they keep motherfucking trying to prove to y'all that she's down with the culture. But we know this bitch ain't down with the culture. Like, come on, man. It's wild. It's wild. Yeah, and like Naeem saying right here, they know if we don't participate, yeah, I mean that's the first sign of rebellion right there. Where all the rebels at? The ones that don't go for the bullshit. They done got y'all motherfucking so afraid to say what y'all want to say. They want y'all to they want y'all just to think how they want y'all to think. They don't want you to have no free thought. No, no, no. You gotta think like this. You gotta think like this. Yeah, man. I don't know about this. I don't know about this. This go around, we might really be fucked over, for real. No matter which way we go, left or right.
You as a person, and you're thinking about sitting out, I'm not.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Yeah. I wish I was in there. I'd have been like, fuck yeah. Hell yeah. I'm thinking about sitting out this one. Hell yeah. Yeah, no, no. We always gonna get the back end of the deal. We always, bruh. We always. There's motherfucking white people right now that blame Obama. I told Theo, I told Theo this. Matter of fact, was it Theo? I told B this a while back. I said, bro, they're gonna they're gonna find a way to blame this on Obama. Mm-hmm. Left wing, right wing, same bird. Mm-hmm. How about we clip the wings off the bird? Does that motherfucking make the shit the bird? No. Should have started changing that, right? Like I questioned this shit on why Irv Gotti, why Suge, why all these people was getting caught up, right? And be in the building. All right, there we go. I got you in here, B. Yeah. Oh shit. So hey, you got some back feed, B.
Okay, okay. My bad.
No, you good. I was hearing myself. I was like, huh?
Yeah, yeah. Cause shit, I got you on the TV. I just forgot to cut it down.
Okay.
Yeah. What's
Yeah.
up, Naeem?
Yeah, Naeem in the building. I was telling them like, bro, we talked about this before, and I said, we should definitely sit out this one, bro. We should go in there and vote for nobody if
To
we
to
want
be
something
honest,
to change.
we should have been sitting out this shit years ago. When you look at the Asians and you look at most migrant communities that come over here, they don't hop right into politics right off the bat. They hop into getting their bag up. They hop into starting a business. They hop into helping their people before they even start trying to pick a candidate. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So we should have been sitting out elections a whole while back because one thing for sure, we've been working. You know what I'm saying? We know we make money because we were the largest consumer. I ain't checked them stats in a minute, but we were one of the biggest consumers in the world. So it's not like we ain't making money because you can't be a big consumer if you don't have money to spend. So we should have been building up businesses. We should have been building up different aspects of our existence in this country instead of investing so much energy into parties, be them Republican or Democrat, that pretty much have not, delivered for us uh, on no level, not no tangible level. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we should have been sitting this out. But Obama coming with this all reverse psychology, third grade uh, uh, mental trick. What's
Mm-hmm.
up, Smitty? They coming with
Smitty
this
in the
mental
building.
trick, trying to guilt trip. That's because that's what he's doing when he's talking to these men right here. You trying to guilt trip these folks. Maybe they don't want to vote for Kamala because they see the mama in Kamala that they never liked growing up.
Mm.
There's a whole bunch of reasons why dudes may not be, why men in general may not be, you know, uh, uh, so apt to run to the poll to vote for the woman. But I ain't here to endorse either candidate because me personally, I don't believe in politics as a means for upward mobility, for empowerment. That's not, you're not gonna get that. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah. Yeah. And I seen this video that uh Suge Irv Gotti Diddy, it was somebody else. It was another person. It was like all kind of like the music producers and stuff like that. They was trying to start a party for the black people to go in against like the Republicans and Democrats and shit like that. So
man, say
yeah, yeah. So now it leads me to believe this is kind of like reason why motherfuckers started going down the way they did with Ricos and getting locked up and shit like that. And you know what I'm saying? Because one thing I know, one thing I know, if we really do start a black political party, bro, we gonna take over. We gonna take over. Look how fast black people voted for Obama just because he was black. So we had an actual party for us to go in there and actually, and this is like kind of like what I was saying before. What I was saying before with if we had a person that can actually go up here and do this, yeah, I mean, we can get us a seat in the UN and shit like that, and have somebody vouch for us, and you know what I'm saying? Like I said that a while back, but as you can see, they ain't gonna let that shit rock. They ain't gonna let
no,
that.
that
They gonna take us out way before that shit happen.
it's not just us, it's any independent. Well, that's because that's what the party would be designated as, independent. You're not Republican or Democrat. The last independent that made a somewhat serious bid at the presidency was Ross Perot. And that was early in the 90s when Bill Clinton was elected the first time, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And he was a billionaire. He was a oil tycoon. Smitty saying Cornell West also. Uh, but for the most part, independents will never had a bankroll, the bankroll that Republicans and Democrats have. And we know that the uh, lobbyists, the people who make the contributions, pretty much dictate, you know, what that
Mm-hmm.
candidate is going to do once they get in office. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And for the most part, the American populace has not even been educated to think outside of the Republican Democrat paradigm anyway. So again, this idea of an independent party that would take years to really build and get the momentum needed to pose an effective challenge to the existing wings on this bird.
Mm.
You got to take years for that. You'll need, because you got to think about it. Republicans and Democrats, they got celebrity power, they got
Mm-hmm.
actors, entertainers, athletes, and you
Mm-hmm.
coming as an independent without these big bankrolls. I mean, because again, the game of politics in this country pretty much come down to who got the most money to run the most effective campaign. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So, but even on the independent side, being an independent but still working within the framework of the existing structure, I don't know how far that's going to take us because the structure is messed up. The structure need the structure need to come down, and something else need to be rebuilt.
Mm. Yeah,
Because
that's
again,
true.
you could be. It's like me. I could say for this hypothetically, I went and became a police officer. Right? I'm a good cop, meaning I don't harass, I don't racially profile, I don't do. I'm the type of cop that help a little child get the dog out the
Peace
street
off.
type shit.
Peace officer.
Right. But
Yeah.
that does not, I'm not perceived as that when I got that uniform on, because the framework of policing has taken blows from uh the numerous videos we got of people getting beat up by the police, people getting shot by the police. So
Mm.
me being a good cop within the existing framework of cops are bad is not going it's not
Yeah.
going to really make up. You see what I'm saying? It's not going to
Yeah.
really make a effective difference. It'll make a difference, but it's not going to affect the structure. You see what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
I'm liking that to us becoming independent. Yeah, we can become independent, but we still got to work within the structure. We
Right.
still dealing with Bill of Rights. We still dealing with Constitution, and those things were created when we wasn't even considered a whole human being.
Facts.
So, so again, working within the framework, we've been doing that. We've been electing congressmen and senators and mayors, and I don't know if we got a black governor, but we've been electing people to these positions. And what we find is, yeah, we can put them there through the vote, but once they get there, that's out our hands, and that's any political candidate. But for the most part, black political candidates, they under a lot of pressure, I believe, uh, from their white counterparts and from the structure in general. To basically what I'm saying, if a black person get in office, they got the big eye on them right off the top,
Hmm.
because the system want to make sure that you're not going to get in here and do extra or special favors for your constituency.
Right. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I get what you're
So
saying.
again, yeah. So if we was gonna do something, this whole shit got to be restructured. Because
Mm.
again, we form a independent party. You still got street strikes law on deck.
Mm-hmm.
You still got different mechanisms that are designed to entrap a particular set of people. So we'll have to dismantle all of that shit and create something new. And again, to do that, you have to be creative in your thinking. And for most of us, we lost our creativity as children. See,
Hmm.
once you get in that grind of going to work and paying bills, and all, that shit kill dreams.
Facts.
Most of us right now as adults are not doing what we said we wanted to be when we were children.
Yet alone doing what we went to school for.
Right. And that's not because we don't want to or we just lost the passion. But again, once you get into this, when you in survival mode, meaning the most you can do is make ends meet, and you may have a little bit extra. Bro, it's hard to get projects off the ground when you're in survival mode. It's hard to think outside the box when you're in survival mode. To think outside the box takes time. You have to be able to sit down and separate yourself from all the noise and come up with a concept that you can begin to flesh out. You can't do none of that shit when you're in survival mode, when you steady dealing with past due notices, when you started dealing with this due, past due, I don't know if I come on, you know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
we know that a lot of people in this country are in that financial position because shit, they saying it take damn near $200,000 for two people to live comfortable.
Mm. Mm.
So yeah, so how can you come up with the creative ways of doing things when the mass is stuck in survival mode? That's why, again, it's so hard for people to think outside the box because shit, you ain't got time to think, and it's set up like that. You work eight, you got 24 hours in a day. You already working eight of them, so that's one third of the day gone already. Not taking in your sleep, and if you lay in the bed, if you're not the person that just when you wake up, you get up, feet on the ground, you know what I'm saying? If you one of the people that wake up and you lay in the bed an extra 30, 45 minutes, again, that's time out this 24 hours. So if you got to go to work, and don't mention going to work and you got another job like a Uber Eats or a DoorDash, bro, you ain't no creative thinking taking place.
Yeah. Yeah. All you did is just work. You
Yeah,
have no idea.
ain't no creative thinking taking place, bro. If I didn't listen to YouTube all day when I was at work, I wouldn't know shit. I wouldn't be informed. I'd be just like everybody else, punching that clock, wait on Friday, wait on Saturday, waiting on Sunday, get up Monday, same cycle, rinse and repeat,
Hmm.
which is what most people are in they thinking. Because again, to think to have an intellectual position that's against the narrative or against the grain, bro, you finna deal with your family. You got to deal with all the bots around you that's been conditioned by the system. That takes a lot of spiritual strength and emotional dexterity and resilience because you'll end up having conversations with people who really don't know shit, but they got all the questions for you about why you feel or believe the way you believe, but they can't flesh out their own ideas and position.
Hmm.
You see what I'm saying? That's what you run
Mm-hmm.
into when you think differently. But why you think that? But why you say that? That's what it'll turn into, and you will do more teaching than you will dialogue. When you're talking to people that's not informed,
Right.
the conversation supposed to be a two-way. It's supposed to be a give and a take. When you're talking to people that's not informed or people who've been conditioned to think a certain way, that's just give, give, give. After a while, you're gonna run it like a car. You need a refuel. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
we've been, like I said, we've been should have been sitting these elections out because I'm hard pressed to find anything that I'm talking about us of this particular racial designation. I'm hard pressed to find anything that was won substantially through a ballot box.
Mm.
And like Naeem said, we can vote block and go to the highest bidder. That's a method because really we've been voting block on some Democrat shit. Most people, I mean, when I was coming up, I ain't saying I'm just gonna use myself. And let me say this disclaimer: everything I'm saying is just opinion. This shit is for entertainment purposes only. I don't know shit. I ain't nobody, so don't even take it serious like that. You know what I'm saying?
No, I
But
get you.
yeah, but when I was coming up, uh, political candidates used to come to church. Used to come to the church, and if the top nominee for the particular party came, most time if you vote for the top person of for whichever party, you voting all the way down Republican or you voting all the way down Democrat 9 times out of 10.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if we are a minority as a numerical group, voting wasn't gonna never work for us to begin with. If majority rule, and again, historically, nobody has got liberation, nobody has got independence, nobody has got anything from a vote, from a box. Nobody's got that. The only way you get shit in this world, you got to take it.
Real
And
talk.
once you get it, you have to defend it. That's just the law of nature. That's just the law of nature. If it's like that with the lions, right? The male lion, he getting old, the young challenger step up. If they want that pride, they got to kill the old lion. They can't vote him out. Somebody has to contend with the lion and put the old lion down, the old leader, so that they can become the new one. There's
Right.
no voting in nature.
Nah, that's facts. That's fact. And that's why I fuck with Putin. I ain't gonna lie. That's why I fuck with Putin. Because Putin said, I ain't gonna let this nigga get it off. Don't even worry, we gonna off that nigga. We getting on the fuck out of here, bro.
See what now I ain't saying your vote doesn't count because it's fake. And we know this to be true because 2020. And not even 2020. I can take you back when the George Bush Jr., H.W. Bush, was running against Al Gore. It was a big fucking recount, a big, oh, they stole it. It was a big shit back then. Ballot boxes turning up on the beach and all this old extra shit. This is right on the heels of 9/11.
Mm,
Yeah, that Gore Bush vote. Yeah, that was
yeah,
some big controversial shit because again, it was missing ballots, boxes of ballots, missing the same drama that's going on right now. That shit went on with Al Gore and Bush when he ran in the early 2000s. The same shit. Only difference is the internet wasn't as advanced as it is now. Meaning,
right.
it wasn't TikTok. Facebook wasn't the way it is now. So back then, they didn't have everyday boots on the ground people, informed people who could hit a live button and go live and drop some jewels and enlighten the masses. That's what's different now. See, the internet that made it impossible for these motherfuckers to pull that shit again. Like them videos I sent you. These
Mm-hmm.
that group that feel like they got cheated the first time. Oh, they
Oh
own it.
man, they
They
on. Yeah,
they own it. They own
man.
it. They all over this shit, and that's why the idea of civil unrest is real because the people who feel like they got cheated the first time are seeing the same thing happen again.
Yeah, a repeated pattern.
And so that's the only thread that has held people together is having a faith in something, having faith that if I make this vote or place this vote, then we get this person in and things will change. Once that hope is removed, what's the opposite of hope? Despair.
Mm-hmm.
Once despair sets in, despair gives way to depression, it gives way to apathy, it gives way to anger, it gives way to rage.
Mm, mm, mm.
And you got to understand the level of faith that they have put in this man. These people treat this man like he Jesus.
Nah, real talk.
These these people treat this man like he done laid hands on somebody who couldn't walk and healed him. All of a sudden, you forgot about his grab him by the pussy comment. You forgot about that.
Mm-hmm.
You forgot about all the shit that he said. and done. Not saying that he perfect. And I'm not in the fight at all. I'm not going to vote. I ain't never voted. I never will. For fucking what? I'm not going to play psychological games with myself.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? I'm not going to gaslight myself. So they treating this man like he's, you know what I'm saying, the second coming. And if he does not get in, it's going to be a problem. The blue haired and pink haired group that's behind Kamala. Have you seen the meltdowns that them people have on police body cam? Them motherfuckers be out of control. See,
Man.
them Trumpers are one thing. Them blue haired, pink haired motherfuckers, that's a whole nother animal right there. That's a whole nother animal right there. Because now you're dealing with them, you're dealing with entitlement right there. You're dealing with a people, bro. You're dealing with a group of people who want you to call them a multiple, yet they're a single person, telling me to refer to you by your pronoun as they. Motherfucker, they means more
Hey,
than one. I don't know what kind of mind fuck game you trying to run, but that shit ain't flying here. I ain't gonna
we
never
them.
call. I'm not gonna never call one person a they or a them. You got me fucked up. I'm not gonna play with my mind. I'm not gonna disrespect the intelligence that God has given me by calling one person a they or a them. That's not happening.
Hmm.
But you see the meltdown when people don't want to use them pronouns, bro. Them people go crazy.
Your bro lose their damn mind, bro. Lose their damn mind, bro.
So
I seen that shit firsthand in the hospital when I took my dad going wife to the hospital. This this a whole lady. She was mad as shit. He was mad as shit. Talking about some no because I am a trans man and I want to be
see what I'm
called
saying?
Mister. And in my mind I'm like bitch just shut the fuck up so we can get my wife registered in. Like you ready to make me mad like.
And see this is the thing. This is why society is in trouble because people giving a lie, people turning lies into truth. Now you know damn well that's not a day.
Right.
You know this, but you're giving validity to the lie that they trying to put out by calling them that.
Hmm.
So part of this dysfunction is on your hands for everybody who use them damn pronouns. You're giving that shit life.
Right.
I'm not gonna, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. I'm not. If I got common sense not to stick my hand in a damn flame because I know I'll get burnt, then why would I play mind games with myself, calling a single individual they and them? That ain't what they taught me in English class.
Hmm.
So that's the problem. People want to change the rules as they go. You want to play the game and adjust the rules as it's going.
Right.
Now, one time they and them meant more than one people, but more than one person. But now all of a sudden it's a pronoun for one person. I'm not, man. Come on, man.
Shit don't
And
make
if
sense.
people and if people can't make those individual intellectual decisions, how the fuck you finna stand up against a government?
Hmm.
How the fuck you finna do? Man, come on, man. You can't do nothing but get in line for a FEMA camp. If you can't make a mental, if you can't hold a mental position of just calling the person as they are, then yeah, you're not equipped to fight because you can't fight that little small intellectual battle.
Hmm.
So so yeah, it's going down, bro. And again, I'm gonna say it and keep saying it. If you're gonna vote, I don't even know what to tell you because voting early, we see what's going on with that. In Miami, they got ballot boxes of ballots sealed, just dry ass in the street. Motherfucker driving down the street, pull over, get the boxes, get the ballots. He looked, the ballot sealed, so these are ballots that's been cast and they're ready to be counted, but some kind of way they just ended up in the middle of the street. You got in Washington, boxes being set on fire. Florida, boxes being set on fire. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So so
The
so
same
so again,
way. The same way these motherfuckers randomly just drop motherfucking boxes of guns in the hood.
So again, you're dealing with some kind of activity. I don't know if it's fraud. I don't know what you want to call it, but you're dealing with some kind of election interference. I'm gonna say that we
Mm-hmm.
see that we got concrete evidence that it's some kind of election interference going on. So
Yeah.
again, this concept of civil war, bet your ass, it may not pop right off right at the back,
Mm-hmm.
but it's coming. It's
Let's
coming.
let's finish this Obama video because we got several videos that we got to get through. Yeah, I mean we a lot of them. I got JW, I got redacted, I got the ones that you sent me. I man, yeah, we got some shit for y'all today. We gonna be here for a little second, so yeah, let's go ahead and finish this real quick so we can get to the other shit.
But, cousin Pookie might be. And you're coming up with all kinds of reasons and excuses.
I'm gonna let
This
this rock.
nigga, this nigga ain't never met a Pookie in his life. Talking about some goddamn Pookie.
Yeah, bro, that shit tripped me up. See, and that's that motherfucking bullshit narrative that every black person is named Blue, Pookie, Ray Ray, Day Day,
That shit.
yeah, Daquan, bro, no, bro, all black people's not named that or don't have those type of names, bro. Get the fuck out of here. You trying to get a particular group of people to gravitate to what the fuck you're saying, bro. Bro, we not rocking with that. No, I'm gonna be right back, B. I'm gonna let this run real quick.
Okay.
I'm running downstairs real quick. I'll be right back.
Uh,
I've got a problem with that. Because part of it makes me think, and I'm speaking to men directly now, part of it makes me think that, well, you just aren't feeling the idea of having a woman as president. And you're coming up with other alternatives and other reasons for that. And I think anybody you are talking to in a barbershop, anybody you are talking to in your house, in your family, at church, who is coming with that kind of attitude, I think you have to ask them, well, how can that be? Because the women in our lives have been getting our backs this entire time. They've been raising us and working and having our backs.
Lord have mercy.
And when we get in trouble and the system's not working for us, they're the ones who are out there marching and protesting. And so now you're thinking about sitting out or even supporting somebody who has a history of denigrating you?
Hold up. I know this man ain't just say what I think he just said. Hold on, let me go back real quick. What do you say?
Has a history of denigrating you? And so now you're thinking about sitting out or even supporting somebody who has a history of denigrating you?
But
That man,
but
that
didn't
man
this
said so much. He said so much. Hang on, man. Say,
but didn't
oh,
this
oh,
motherfucker first action in office was to go give gay people their rights?
shit, ain't no it did that.
Yeah, bro, you skipped over us and then
Not
skipped
just that.
over us again.
You talking about they've been raising us. That's debatable today.
Facts.
Our mamas. Our parent, because the parent is not the same caliber, myself included,
Mm-hmm.
as I'm not the same parent my mom was. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Our parents had, I'm gonna sacrifice whatever I have to so that my children have. This is
Mm-hmm.
not the parent of today. The parent of today is walking around in fresh J's, designer, nails done, bag, and your kid looking like, and
Shit.
your kid can't read, your kid bad in the motherfucker. So now ain't no raising going on nowadays. That's a whole bunch of maintenance, meaning like you do a dog, you feed it, you bathe it every now and again, you got a kennel for it, but you're
Mm-hmm.
not. That's what we doing, because again, the the proof is in the pudding. Look at the children. Look at the children. How are they being raised properly when you got 15-year-olds getting on a bus trying to smoke other 15-year-olds, other children? Where is the raising going on?
Right.
See, we got active once we got in our mid teens and early adulthood, but that upbringing, we had to fear God of our mamas. My generation did.
Nah, real talk. Like
I'm talking about
we was in
you
that
had
church
whole
house every Sunday.
bro, you had I know dudes that were straight gangsters in the street, but when it came to that mama, bro,
Mm,
them dudes would become little boys in
mm,
real life. In real, I'm talking about these is, man, say head busters. But when it come to that mama, oh yeah, it's little boy action. You
mm-hmm.
don't have that today. Today, you got kids fighting mama, because the reality is it's very little difference in the mentality of the parent and the child. The respect factor has not been established. See, we respected our parent. I respected my mom, meaning I didn't bring the shit I did to the house. Today, you got mamas that'll let their sons or daughters trap at the house.
Mm-hmm.
So, that issue when you talking about they've been raising us, that's debatable today in 2024. Shit, if we look at the condition of the youth, shit, who been raising? It don't look like it's just an absentee father nowadays. Look like mama absent too.
Real talk.
You can be there, but you can be there, but that don't mean you present. Hello,
Mm-hmm.
I like going to class. I'm in the class, but am I present? I'm not present if I'm not taking notes, if I'm not paying attention, if I'm not participating, if I'm not doing the work. Then, for all intents and purposes, I'm just in the class. I'm not present in the class. So, like I said, that's debatable. But we're gonna get through this video, man. We got other stuff to.
You right, bro. Yeah, hey, you right. That shit. Now the times is changed drastically. You know what I'm saying? And like B said, we seeing multiple acts of kids wanting to kill their parents, parents wanting to kill their kids. It's like,
Bro, you just had a 15-year-old somewhere in the states killed his whole family
mm-hmm,
and tried to blame it on the brother, on the little brother that was already dead. Shot mama, shot daddy, shot little brother, shot sister, but the baby girl lived. That's how the authorities found out who done it.
mm, mm, mm.
So again, we talking about rearing. No, I don't know. Because again, most children today they being reared by these devices
Right.
because the parents we too fatigued. Anytime a child come in our face, get your ass out my face. But I don't want to hear that. Go sit down. Be quiet. That's most of what we say to our children is in the negative. That's just
Mm-hmm.
reality. Be quiet. Sit down. Don't do. It's always a don't. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, bro. We just, but that statement, right? Raised by the media and Big Brother, exactly, and that's why they think the way that they do. And so again, man, shit, if again, Whitney Houston said, I believe the children are the future.
Real
Teach
talk.
them well, teach them well, and let them lead the way. Who been teaching the children well? Who letting them lead the way? That song Whitney Houston, The Greatest Love of All, man, go back and analyze them lyrics and look at the youth today. What did Pac say? They saying ain't no hope for the youth. That the truth is, it ain't no hope for the future.
Yeah.
What the future? What the fuck the future looking like? when you
No
got
hope.
15, when you got 15-year-old, 14-year-old hitters,
Mm-hmm. Real talk.
when you what is the future looking like when you got mamas like Mama Duck? You gonna call yourself your son? You gonna name yourself
After your dead
after your
son.
son? After your son who was in an active gang,
Mm-hmm.
who was a active
And then
gang member.
not man, I ain't even gonna start on that, bro. Let's just go back. Let's go back into the video, bro.
Yeah, cause we'll get off top.
We're gonna get on top of it. Let's get back into the video.
Because you think that's a sign of strength? Because that's what being a man is? Putting women down? That's
Being being a man is giving gay people. Never mind. Let me just go ahead and get back to this video, bro.
not acceptable.
What a condescending a-hole that guy is. Whew. You talk about bring back memories. 8 years when he was in office, I couldn't stand to listen to this man on television because he always did that. He spoke down to everybody. He thinks he's the smartest guy in the room. 57 states, remember that? Didn't realize we got 50. But this guy is scolding these black men because in general, they're hearing things, an undertone that people are starting to wise up and think for themselves. And the Democrats don't like that. They need you back on the plantation.
Mm-hmm. Real talk. Real talk. That's what they. That's what they want. They really want that. I ain't even gonna cap, bro. Everything
Bro,
is set for
the
y'all to
system,
go back to
it,
that.
it ain't just the Democrats. It ain't just the Democrats, bro. That's what I'm talking about. The
Yeah.
framework got to be redone. It ain't just the Democrats. The Constitution says that slavery shall not exist within the United States except as a punishment for a crime wherein the party has been duly convicted. That is the 13th Amendment. So they've always wanted to get anybody back on the plantation. It says, the 13th Amendment says slavery won't exist except as a punishment for crime. And in Texas, I don't know if they're getting paid now, but when I was in there, yeah, your ass, I worked 9 years, 363 days for free.
Yeah, that sound about right. They might get like 25 cents on off the dollar. You know what I'm
So that
saying?
so it's still a form of slavery. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So the framework, going back to that idea about the framework, that whole shit got to be towed down, and something new got to be created. Because again, that document was created by flawed men. That shit was created
Right,
by men. That's not the Bible.
right.
That's not the Quran. That's not the Hindu scripture. That ain't some. You know what I'm saying? That constant, but a certain group of people treat it like it's scripture, treat it like it's the Bible.
Hmm.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, and yeah, and you know that's what it you know that exactly that's what it's like because when you look at what they doing now, who voted who in the chat show of hands who voted for a 28th amendment, who went out there and voted for a 28th amendment, who told you that you can motherfucker we can put anybody in office that we seen fit to be in office if the other person is not capable of handling their responsibilities. or in case of a mass catastrophe, the way as though a lot of the people get taken out or some shit, die from COVID, sicknesses and shit like that. Who voted for that shit? Because I know I didn't see none of that shit pop up on my joint. I know I ain't go out
Shit.
and vote for that shit.
You didn't vote for it. I ain't vote for it. Ain't nobody voted for the DOD directive 52
Mm-hmm.
point oh 44, where the military has been authorized to assist local, state, and federal law enforcement agencies in the event of civil unrest where quote unquote lives are in danger. That's what the documents say.
Right. And technically, I mean, this is a form of civil unrest, ain't
You said it, I did.
it? Let's go, man. Let's get back into this. This is man say. So all right, which one we want to go? Matter of fact,
Shit,
we're gonna go with JW. We're
I
gonna
can
pull
say
up.
I'm riding shotgun. I ain't you got access at the computer, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're gonna get into JW that we're gonna hit redacted.
I'm the dude. I'm the dude in the car. Uh, that's in the passenger seat talking about, hey, ain't that them niggas right there? Ain't that old boy right
Word.
there? That's me. You know what I'm saying?
Hit the lights, bro. Hit the lights, bro. They
Yeah,
right
yeah, yeah. That's me. That's me.
there. Real talk. But yeah, we're gonna get into JW, see what JW is talking about. Yeah, man, because JW has some stuff that he need to say. This is a little 10-minute clip, and then we're gonna jump into redacted.
right now.
Hey guys, I am back in Washington after Parents Weekend, and guess what? We have got helicopters coming to the U.S. Capitol. Probably Blackhawks, probably in the next 20 minutes or so, and I think they're going to land. Let's go check this out. It should be kind of cool. So over there you see all the fire trucks from the DC Foam Task Force. They're set up to cover any arrival. They moved the ambulances over here too. I guess that's a sign we're going to have aircraft actually landing. I don't think over there. Okay, guys, we're at the Library of Congress. We're expecting 12 helicopters to come in flights of 4. This should be pretty cool. They're going to land right over there. 2 on the House side, 2 on the Senate. And then they're going to evac some people, and then another set of 4 will come in. Should be pretty neat.
Now, it's going to be some very important comments we're going to put on the screen. This is Penguin 6. He put it out. First one coming is an eagle, he says. We're going to analyze some of this footage, and then we're going to go to what the official statement of what's happening is being said, because apparently nobody knows what this is. Somebody says, I was an air traffic controller in DC area back when the Pentagon had a heliport. He said, as far as he knows, this is completely not normal. Look at this down here on the ground. All right, so let's go to that real quick, and then we'll give you a little bit audio in just a second. So as we
Hey,
look here,
Chuck.
you can see a couple of cops in their uniform.
Hey, you know what this put me in the mind of?
What's that?
Exfil on Call of Duty.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's wild. That's wild. You said that, bro. Dang.
This shit is putting me in the mind of Exfil on Call of Duty. When that copter come in to get you,
Yeah. Mm.
and that's what that copter is coming in to get congressmen, senators, etc. in the event of. And again, they run these drills right before the election. They've already made the directive to the military. So what does that tell everybody? But see, this type of shit ain't covered on the news.
Right.
This type of shit ain't really covered in the black sector of YouTube. So we don't know nothing about this shit. Now we see them other people, they own it. Some of them, but us, we don't know a goddamn thing. We still talking about Diddy and Lil
Hmm.
Durk.
Right. Man, I'm about tired of seeing that boy face. I ain't
And
even
and
gonna cap.
and that shit it's relevant, no doubt. But it's not pertinent.
Yeah,
See,
that shit don't change. That shit don't stop me from sleeping, bro. Like,
Dirk going to jail or getting the death penalty ain't gonna have no effect on martial law if shit get out of control.
hmm
You see what I'm saying?
yeah, I know exactly what you're saying, bro.
When you got these people pulling in copters, well, like, what the fuck are y'all expecting?
Hmm. And it's
No, like,
not just
really,
yeah, it's not
everybody
just
should.
one. It's like it's multiple. It's multiple.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, what are y'all expecting? Are y'all what are y'all expecting?
That shit like I Am Legend in the beginning of I Am Legend when they was doing them evacuation joints and the motherfuckers was coming in with the helicopters just swooping in, grabbing people up and getting out of there.
Yep, on World War Z, the helicopter when they was in wherever they were, whatever city they was in, they was trying to get away from the damn zombies. And
Mm-hmm.
shit, the zombies made a whole line to the helicopter. They
The
just piled
helicopter,
on top of each other.
bruh, that shit was wild. That shit was wild, bro. I said, damn, that's a lot of damn zombies to make a bridge from the ground to the sky to take down a helicopter. Oh, yeah, that's wild.
But you got to think when you look at the concept of zombie, most people on this planet are zombies, and they think they're not physical zombies, but mentally they zombies.
Right.
Like Naeem said, the world is hive mind,
Mm-hmm.
hive mind. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So technically, that's a symbolic zombie. See, a lot of shit in the movies is symbolic. But let's get back to the video,
Right.
bro.
Yeah, yeah, I know. I know where you going with it. I know where you going.
If you look right there, you see this one person with like light, arm like material on, looking like he's a member of Congress or something like that. Let's go back into the video clip though.
There's the back. Another one.
Somebody says I heard an EBS test on the radio several different times today. Did any of you guys hear EBS test? And then they had this like other area where this video doesn't show it, but more people was getting images and clips, and we got some more of that coming up inside this video. Remember what the lawmakers just told us they was looking at a couple weeks back. Let's look at this really quick. This is another section right here of the area where you can see like these cars set up. They got the gates right there. And what is those things in the background back there? Maybe some
They like lights.
tall like light post, or maybe some type of cell towers or something like that.
They
Let's
like
go back into
lights.
the video
Like them
clip.
stadium lights.
Okay, we got two down on each side, two on the House, two on the Senate. These are muscle aircraft, U.S. Air Force Hueys, basically, used for VIP transport. But also, the muscles handle continuity of government operations. So,
I was just about to say that continuity of government as
Continuity,
well.
bro.
Somebody
Pay attention to that word continuity. That's the fucking new amendment. The continuity amendment. Why could daggone just take hella people out of office that don't seem fit or whatever and put new people in? I thought I had that picture with that new amendment shit.
And continuity of government deals with the fact that if DC is overran, they have spots One one of the most familiar to those that's in that circle of information is Mount Weather. You ever heard of that place? But that's a place that the continuity government deals with the fact that if DC is ever overran, these helicopters is drilled to be watching, they will come in, get the officials, and take them to a secured location where the functioning of the government could continue. See, continuity is a form of the word continue. So if they can't continue normal operations in DC and the Pentagon, then they have several locations where the continuity of government could uh could be established.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's what that's really dealing with, the continuity of government. If DC overran, they got to get up out that White House. Pentagon overran, whatever the case may be, and the continuity ain't just dealing with civil unrest. That's dealing with war. Period.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's see. That's why this shit. That's why this shit so spooky, bro.
and see on the war side of things, did you know that they've that North Korea is training with Russia in the dark?
Mm. No, I ain't even know. I ain't even know that. But I've been
Yeah,
hearing a lot. I've been hearing a lot of back and forth. U.S. supposed to be going against Iran or some crazy shit. Man, it's a lot of craziness going on, bro. That's why now ain't the time to be motherfucking playing around with this shit, bro. Now ain't the time to be playing around. Motherfuckers like B said a while back, y'all, whatever God y'all got, you know what I mean, y'all better get right with them. Cause when shit really hit the fan, bro, ain't nobody
that's
coming to
that.
see you.
Hey, ain't nobody coming, and that's our only hope is something higher than us giving us aid and assistance during this turbulent time that we in and that we finna be in. See, that what people don't understand is this pressure that's been building up. It has
Mhm.
to come out. What we say in the street, pressure bust pipes. So either the pressure gonna come out through the valve through a release, or the pipe gonna bust. But nobody can honestly say that they don't feel this pressure. Nobody
Fact.
can say that. Not honestly. You feel the pressure when you go to check out at the grocery store, when you putting gas in your car, when you go to the store and a goddamn 4 items. I went to Walgreens, bro, last week. I bought a 1 liter water and I bought two energy drinks and a can of Altoids. You know how much that shit came to? And I'm not lying.
Like
That shit
$7.
came to hell no. That shit came to 22 motherfucking dollars.
Damn. How much the
I
L
looked,
toys?
bro, like six.
Oh, damn, for some breath mints? That's crazy. I was thinking like
Bro,
I
I
was
looked at
thinking
bro,
like
I looked at that cashier. Bro, I looked at that older woman. It's an older white woman. And when I say older, you like my mama generation down there. I said, man, what I asked her, I said, what the hell is going on in this country where 4 items is $22? She just looked and shook her head.
right. Hey man, she like man, trust me, I know. I'm glad I get a fully discount.
But that's
Hey,
where we at.
no, but for
That's where
real,
we at. And
like
then
like
if you can't afford that, you trying to save some money, and your family got to eat. Everybody got to eat. So shit, we know people still eat McDonald's. You go
right,
there, you risk your life nowadays
bro.
with that E. coli breakout that they had going on.
I went to we got this spot called Carolina's Kitchen, right? So I went there and got some sides because we had my wife had already made chicken and stuff like that. So I just went and got some sides for us, bro. I'm like, oh snap, y'all got a little vitamin boost drink, you know what I mean? Little pomegranate joint. I like shit. Let me get that joint. Yo, the shit only 11 ounces, bro. showing 11-ounce bottle. So I'm like, yeah, man, let me get one of them. Man, the lady before she grabbed, she's like, yeah, you know they $11. I said, shit, you keep that shit there. You keep that shit there. I'm not spending no $11 on that little ass bottle. What the hell, $11 for for a vitality boost drink? Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Like, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. 11 ounces, bro. That's like a canned soda. That's like a canned soda for $11.
And then on the psychological side of people who want to eat healthy, you know what I'm saying, want quote unquote do the right thing by their body. You know how discouraging and disheartening that is to know that a vitality boost drink gonna cost me $11. I'm trying to put something healthy in my body, and it's gonna cost me $11. You know how discouraging that is for the person who wanna eat healthy, might be on YouTube hearing all these different videos about health and all this. So you have a desire to do right, but you don't have the means to do it. That's a psychological attack in and of itself. Because how many people did that same thing you did, Chop, that day or that month?
I'm pretty sure it's a lot of them.
Right. And a lot of them walked at that motherfucker shaking their head in the back of their mind, like, God damn, how am I gonna keep up this vegan shit or whatever it is and shit
Mm-hmm.
this high?
That's tough.
In the comments said, if it's an emergency drill, wouldn't they just take them downstairs through the tunnels instead? Interesting. That's an interesting question. Why wouldn't they take them through the tunnels? And the fact that they're doing it in the dark and at night lets you know that once we see this happen, we can pretty much guarantee that it might happen at nighttime. This time right here where most people are sleeping, and then you wake up and then everything is just happening. There they are right there, landing, two of them in front of the U.S. Capitol here. Somebody says, what in the world is going on? We got some continuity of government operations happening in D.C. This just happened hours ago, literally just breaking. You can see the helicopters, now they're coming up. They have members of, like, looks like Congress and police stationed by the building. This is Maryland State-based troopers, I guess, that came in.
It's
And
definitely Maryland.
somebody says, whose feed is this? This is Penguin 6's feed. Penguin 6 broke this first, so maybe we get him on for an interview. We try to get him on for an interview as well. And this is all the flights that you can see right here. He ain't even talking on this part. He's just showing like everything.
Hey, Naeem, how close are you to Fairfax? Like, where's Fairfax at in your area?
That was happening, and I'm doing a little further research that he didn't do because nobody has information about this yet. Somebody says Congress isn't even in session. They aren't there. So if they aren't in session and aren't there, that's another strange thing too. Somebody says, I just saw people in the comments saying they were close to 7 years old and never saw anything like this before. Yeah, I seen that comment too. And the fact that somebody was an air traffic controller there saying that this has never happened is significant. Let's go. Everybody's asking what is happening.
You see how close that motherfucker is?
Bro. Like,
That mean they got that motherfucker so, bro, they got that motherfucker so close to where, God damn it, y'all better run out the building.
I
That's
said,
how
bro,
close that motherfucker is. That ain't even no distance. Like in the movies, it's always a little distance that they have to run to get to the copter. Now that motherfucker damn near right there at the front door.
facts. That's a door-to-door service right there.
So again, what are they anticipating?
I think they preparing for another one of those little riot things where all the people just storm the Capitol type shit. I think that's what they preparing for again, because
That
somebody got to know something for them to be running these operations.
and so now if civil unrest does happen on a large scale, but we do know that that means ain't no trucks coming to these stores for a second.
Mm-hmm.
We do know that once the looting take place and everything gone, ain't no trucks coming for a second. That's gonna be one of the ways that they get established order, reestablished order anyway.
Right.
You want to go to the store, shit, all this conflict and all this shit before any kind of transit of goods take place. Yeah, but man, say, bro. So again, you better make sure you got some water and some cans, because it may be 2 weeks for a truck come. If motherfuckers get to acting out of
Mm.
character.
And they might motherfucker put, well, they ain't no might. They gonna put your ass on that damn limit. Oh yeah, one bottle per
Oh
household,
yeah, oh
5
yeah,
cans
oh
per
yeah, oh
household.
yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely, it'll be straight up military presence in the store, making sure that the limits are observed by both the consumer and the motherfucking cashier.
Hmm.
Yeah, you think they watching the motherfucker steal right now? Shit.
Oh man, damn. I wish I would have brought that video up, Brand. I just seen this video where they got AI surveilling like jobs like McDonald's and Burger Kings and shit like that. They got AI surveilling them joints so that motherfuckers can see who's productive and who's non-productive.
Yeah, the days of going back to the back and you chilling back there, what you change out the soda syrup, them days over with.
Hmm.
Them days over with. This is straight up 1984 George Orwell shit that we looking at. What they call a dystopian future.
Man.
Dystopian future is movies like I Am Legend, I Robot, Elysium, World War Z, all these movies that show a Civil War, all these movies that show a future where people are scattered, everybody's mobile, you moving from place to place, uh, home cooked meals, hot meals, that's a luxury in those movies. See, you got to think, bro. They cut the power off, right? How many of us, I'm talking about us, this complexion, a lot of us got barbecue grills, but for those of us that live in apartments, how you gonna cook? Even if you got cans, do you even have a portable camp stove? They only $78 on Amazon. See, we not again the shit that we need to be focused on and talking about. We're not doing it, and that negligence, that form of negligence, is gonna cost you when shit start popping off. And again, ain't no trucks coming to the store. You think trucks gonna be coming down the street and it's
Well,
civil unrest? You think these $1 billion corporations finna risk their goods? Man, say,
fuck that. Let's just look at North Carolina and how they treated them motherfuckers out there.
and
They
how they
called,
still doing them.
yeah, they called the police, and the police said, "Oh shit, when niggas ain't nobody coming out there for y'all. Ain't nobody coming up there
Not
for
just,
y'all."
not just that, they ain't even letting them people back on the land.
Right,
And even the people that did survive, and you still got some of your house left. What's up with the property lines now?
right.
See, so yeah, that man, and again, they moved it from 750 to 42,000. Like, but at the same time, what you finna get with $42,000 and your whole all your shit gone?
Shit. And if you don't pay that shit back, we coming for your land.
Right? You
So
got companies. You
your
got
government.
we within the framework of this system, right? Insurance companies can say, "Man, we ain't gonna pay. We can't pay that because that was an act of God." Now you telling me that this premium I've been paying for 10 to 20 years on homeowners insurance, you
Hmm.
telling me that y'all not gonna pay? That's why I
Hmm.
say this whole framework got to come down, bro. If it's gonna be some real changes, there's no way that a insurance company could renege leave. I mean, in the sense of justice, bro, where's the justice in that? So
Right.
damn the election. Do you know the level of anger and frustration that those people are feeling?
Hmm.
It don't matter if Trump or Kamala get in there. My whole motherfucking my everything gone, job, all that shit. Think I'm worried about motherfucking politics? You think I give a damn about what the government talking about when these hoes done told me all they can give me is $42,000?
Hmm.
Bro, bro, man, it's going down. We ain't it ain't got hot yet, but this is where we are. We in the pot. The water been added to the pot. The season has been added to the pot, and the pot it just got cut on. It just got cut on.
That motherfucker clicking right now. Click, 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 click.
It's exactly. So it ain't cooking yet, but when you hear that click, 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 when you hear that, you already know. Within
Hmm.
5 minutes, 10 minutes, you finna start smelling some shit.
Right.
So again, after November 5th, bro, they paying us, those of us that's gonna come to work on the 5th, they paying us triple time to come to work. Triple time. Motherfuckers don't hardly ever see that. I only seen triple time. I've been at this job since 2013. I've only seen triple time twice in that time period.
Mm.
This gonna be the third time.
Man.
That's how serious this shit is. Cause a lot of people not coming to work on the field.
Hmm.
Yeah, at my job, a lot of people not coming to work.
Yeah.
So again, what are these people anticipating with these evac drills? And we ain't even got to the
Man. Yeah.
election
We ain't even get
interference.
to. Yeah.
We
We ain't
ain't
even
even
get
got to
to
the
that yet.
election interference that's going on. We ain't even touched on that.
Don't worry. We getting there. As soon as we get done redacted, we gonna be getting there. Trust me. Trust me. And you heard about the Project 25?
Yeah, yeah, I heard about that.
Okay, all right. I got my uncle sent me a clip, sent me a video for the Project 25. So I'm gonna throw that up once we get through the rest of this stuff. We gonna talk about that, because that's a nice healthy video right there. We gonna talk about that shit. Let's start this shit back up.
That in my mind, this is continuity of government operations. Let's go to what they officially released that nobody else right now has looked into. Heads up, exercise on the ground of the Capitol tonight, including low-flying helicopters. This is more than exercise. This is unprecedented. This hasn't happened before. So moving into it, they say um, exercise on Monday, October 20th, approximately 7 p.m. We will be working with our federal partners on a routine training exercise. This ain't routine because people saying they ain't seen it. Exercise on the grounds of the U.S. Capitol. Please do not be alarmed if you see emergency vehicles low flying. Well, again, that's what they're saying, but they're not telling us anything really much. Let's go back into the video clip.
Blackhawks.
If somebody, I know somebody on the channel, if we're gonna pin your comment to the top. Once you find out what military aircraft this is, and that comment will come out, somebody will have that, so you'll scroll through it and see it after this video is over. What type of aircraft are we specifically looking at? Once you do that, we'll pin it up to the top of the comments. I think somebody has said it was a UH helicopter. So yeah, this is, remember, they just told us, they just came out and said, we're gonna come back to the clip. Oh, this was right underneath here. I didn't show y'all this. This was right underneath this article. Right here. And this was an image of some more stuff. It says Twitter, Sam Ward. And it says last week's to prep. Next week is the last week to prep. And you can see the helicopter has like a red cross sign on there. I'm gonna take you back to the video clip here. So what it looks to be is that we got two of them. Somebody says UH-60 Black Hawks. Which one? Several UH-1 Huey. So there we go. We're getting some people coming in telling us right now that's what we're dealing with. The flight tracker, if you can find this on flight tracker, let me know. And if we can't find it on flight tracker, that lets me know that it's even more dark operations. I saw news coming out the U.S. Army Rangers and other soldiers were captured in Russia and have been fighting for Ukraine. They identified ours with tattoo. Yeah, I seen that too.
Oh, trust me,
bro. They do this every day. This is not special. Did you work?
They not gonna have these helicopters on no flight schedule, bro. Especially if they doing this shit at night. They just pulling this shit up at night and dropping them, and yeah, they not. Yeah, they not. That's why they calling it an exercise and all that stuff. And you know, come on, this is bullshit. We know. They ain't ready to tell us none of that. Ain't no flight plans for this.
And air traffic control, because if you didn't, then you shouldn't even be opening your mouth trying to normalize everything. Somebody who worked in aircraft controller said they didn't see this before. So this is not normal. Again, this is what they said just a few weeks ago. I think this is what we're dealing with. U.S. lawmakers plan for possible mass casualty event, proposing a constitutional amendment to replace members quickly and change.
Facts. That's exactly what this is, bro. Exactly what this is. They setting up for that motherfucking continuity amendment when the polls and shit don't come back how they supposed to, or yeah, man, some shit happens that is not supposed to. Oh yeah, look, we get all these motherfuckers out of here. Let's bring a new wave in, and then yeah, we can swap these motherfuckers out, and we can get this shit to go how we need it to go.
Change various lines of succession in national crisis. So they just told us that. That was not even too long ago. We'll go back into the clip really quick. Jeremy says you have Hueys and Black Hawks. They are different, but both are clearly seen in the video. Yeah, we got a lot of people on the channel who Falcon and a DC police helicopter right here, he says. Definitely it's a lot of people on the channel who've flown these helicopters before, people who just track them, people who's been in the military, a lot of stuff like that. The Falcon just landed, Metropolitan Police, you can see it on there. And pretty much this is the story right now.
Helicopters in total.
Military and private for police, he said, exception for police helicopters. So I'm going to run home, he says after that. Pretty cool exercise. We're going to check out more into the story now. We get into more about how the continuity of government operation is going to happen. In videos down below, if you click that, you're going to see more. We'll potentially try to get an interview from Penguin 6 if he gets more going on. So you want to stay tuned. You want to share this out. We'll be looking deeper into this. And the subscribe button is right over there with the icon with the kick sign. Thanks for tuning in.
Mm, mm. Shit, wow, bruh. Shit, wow. And they want us to hurry up and rush and vote. Fuckers we hurrying up, rushing and voting for. Where y'all can just motherfucking randomly take whoever we vote for out of that bitch and put whoever y'all want to put in there. That don't make sense. So I said we need to skip this one. We need oh we need to skip this one. Where you at, B? You still here?
Hey, my bad.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, my bad. I thought I was on. I was over here talking like my.
Yeah, it got too quiet. I was like, hold on, no, hold on, let me make sure he
Now
still
that continuity is if shit pop off,
right,
or if the person that's elected is killed, then they substitute can take the
right.
position.
Oh,
Yeah, 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 yep. That's happening. You know what I'm saying? And
in
again,
real time.
in real time, this is actually happening. So there's no mistaking that something is going on or something is gonna go on.
They
Like the
planning
man said,
so hard.
like the man said in the video, they done this 2 or 3 times in the past couple of years. What's the past couple of years?
Mm-hmm,
Joe Biden when he first got in there, January 6th, you know what I'm saying, and that whole shebang.
mm-hmm.
You see, that's what all this preparation is for. They got spooked from that first little outburst because that's
Right.
all it was. That's all it was a little outburst, a little tantrum. But that shit spooked them people, and so now they taking uh, steps.
Mm-hmm. Precautionary steps
Yeah,
to
they
protect
take
their chicken.
precautionary steps. Yeah, so people can think it's just hoop line. We just tripping all they want to, but I'm waiting on somebody to tell me when in your lifetime have you ever heard helicopters landing
Hmm.
at the Capitol at night?
And that shit always be throwing me off, bro. Because like it's not always, but it's quite often that it be like 10, 11 o'clock at night and you can hear a helicopter like fly over and that shit really low. You can clearly hear that shit low is low enough that you can hear the propellers like that going across and shit. And it's like, bruh, like why every night, bruh, these motherfuckers seem like they flying low to the ground. Like, what the fuck is going on? I be trying. I'm gonna see if I can let's see if I can capture it one night, bruh, when I hear that shit.
I know what you're talking about. Sound like that police helicopter, but they ain't got the bright light on.
Exactly.
Hmm.
What y'all surveilling? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are y'all scanning people houses? Like, what are y'all doing? Let's get into this redacted though. See what redacted had to say because redacted said some shit, bro. That tripped me out because he was talking about how Trump was leading in the polls, but they keep trying to say him and Kamala is neck and neck, and she got a slight advantage. But I mean, that's not really what Redacted talking about. Let's see what he's talking about.
Show now
Oh,
for more
drones.
than a year that
Huh?
No, I'm looking at Naeem comments. She said them was drones.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, that shit wild, bro. It just be loud too. It's like it be making me look out like I be looking like what the heck going on? Something going on out there. But I don't never see no lights and nothing, so it be throwing me off.
likely win in a landslide, but that the deep state will never allow him to. We've been saying on this show now for more than a year that Trump will likely win in a landslide, but that the deep state will never allow him to be inaugurated as president of the United States on January 20th. The CIA will not allow it. The very same group of people, of course, who doesn't want him to become president because he's going to defund them largely and put them out of business. And now we're hearing from the deep state that the deep state is preparing for martial law in the United States in order to prevent Trump from becoming president. You know, he'll win the election, clearly, by a landslide. It's seemingly was what's about to happen. But January 20th rolls around. This is how you can keep Congress from getting him into the presidency. They're already setting ballot boxes on fire in Oregon, Washington State, in the swing districts where Trump is polling very, very strong. Overnight, Clark County, Washington, had another ballot box set on fire. This in addition to the ones in Vancouver, Washington, and in Oregon. This is the United States of America. You look at this, you'd be like, oh, that's probably happening in some third world country right now. No, that's the United States of America, setting ballot boxes on fire in swing areas where Trump is polling really well and doing really well. This is the tolerance, right? This is the tolerance we talk about. Hundreds of ballots up in flames. These areas that were hit in blue states are currently polling very well for Trump. They are swing counties.
This is why Clayton and I today were like, we have our ballots. We're like, are we going to mail these? Or are we going to go in?
No, we're going in physically.
Yeah,
and we want a
I
receipt.
don't trust it. Yeah.
I know.
Let us know what your plan is. If you've already mailed it, how do you feel about that? Because, well, two things. One, I want a sticker to wear around all day.
Right.
And then also, I just don't trust it putting that ballot in the mail anymore. Let me know how you feel about that.
So one way or another.
Yo, redacted wife is too funny, bro. She
be tripping.
Yeah, she be having me rolling, bro.
But she be on it, though.
Nah, real talk, because, bro, motherfuckers had that shit off for a whole week, bro. What? I voted, y'all. I voted, like...
Right. The same way people did when they got the Jabberwocky. Because they walk around with them buttons saying they got the, you know what I'm saying? They got that jab and straight right.
Hell yeah. You see how far that got their ass.
Right. See, that 1-2 been dropping motherfuckers from the beginning of time.
What? Hey, bro. Motherfucker. It's crazy, right? Because I had went for an interview. And I get in there, the motherfucker like, yeah, you got that? And I'm like, motherfucker, I don't need to get the first one. So I definitely ain't getting the second one. Got me messed up. He's like, oh, well, all right, well, we can't do nothing with you. I'm like, shit, I guess you can't then, because I ain't fit to get that motherfucker either. Not for this shit. Not for this shit.
Now again, they trying to coerce is what the legal term means. They're trying to coerce people into getting this thing. Tying it to your job. Why is that? How does that have anything to do with my ability to perform the job?
Real talk. Shit.
That's crazy right there.
And we know motherfucking these football players and athletes and just random motherfuckers just be dropping out of nowhere and shit. Yeah.
Ooh, yep.
Got me messed up.
Right now, either it's burning the ballots or something else. This is why we just said, we're going on election day to the polling location, voting in person. I mean, you guys do you. I mean, it's up to you. And I'm certainly they're pushing it over. I think the numbers overnight are about 45 million Americans have already voted. 45 million Americans have already voted. And they thought their ballots would be safe. Mm-hmm. They drop them in these ballot boxes. They're like, I'm doing my good for the country. Until you see the local news and you're like, wait a second, that's the exact ballot box that I dropped mine off in.
Right.
And they're all up in flames now.
Yeah.
Chad MC says, I'm voting in person. Yeah, let us know in the comments what you guys are planning to doing. Meanwhile, Deep State.
Hey, when y'all go vote in person, let's just remember, this might be you. That might be you. All right. So
So again, what refuge do you have? See, from where I'm sitting, if we were really serious about endorsing TRUMP, then we would have facilitated some way where he could deal directly with us or majority with us in terms of a rally. Ain't no way in hell I'm finna go out here with, even if I did support the man, ain't no way in hell I'm finna go out here with all these nicks, knowing what time of day it is with them. And see the way they clicked on him, same
hmm,
way they used to do the same way they used to do the black Christians.
hmm,
Again, when you look at them civil rights videos, them was Christian folk, white Christians and black Christians on them tapes from the 60s. Where dogs were getting put on folk. Them was Christian people. Let them tell it.
just be mindful.
Shit, you better be more than mindful. Like I said, if you're going, you better go 4 deep
Hmm.
or three at the minimum. On one need to be in going in the vote, two need to be in the car.
Real talk.
And
Real
y'all
talk.
rotate. I mean, if you gonna go, y'all do a rotation like that. And you better have your device.
Hmm.
Yeah, you better have that with you.
Hmm.
Because Buddy didn't give a damn what the brother had. He didn't care if he had mace. He didn't give a damn if that nigga had a bazooka. He got dead on that nigga shit.
Hmm. Got straight on his ass.
Right. He didn't give a damn what he had. Which is reckless in and of itself.
Right.
That show you he ain't even thinking in his right mind. Cause that nigga could have had a whole thigh out, and that would have been a whole nother thing we was looking at.
Real talk. And
And he already got on a hoodie, so you already look like you probably strapped anyway.
right.
And so for this dude to run up like that, yeah, you ain't even in your right mind.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're not even in your right in 2024 running up on somebody like that. You're not in your right mind, bro.
Right. And look,
Shit.
let's just pay attention. Let's just pay attention. When them top cops come in and them people come in, just know they ain't coming for their con. Da, 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 top cop. You know what I mean? Like they ain't coming for your con. Look at this. Boy came straight in. Boy came straight in, grabbed the brother first. And the
I'm
brother
talking about
got his ass whipped.
boy, I'm talking about that cop came in like he was coming off the goddamn line of scrimmage.
Look, straight took him out. Gone. The boy disappeared. The boy disappeared after that, bro.
I'm telling you, that boy he came through that bitch like he came off the line, like he was coming out the secondary in this bitch.
Look at that. Look, out the screen. Motherfucker went out the screen so far that the motherfucking cameraman had to zoom out to find him. He like, damn, where you go at? Bruh.
I'm telling you, man, the man came in like a defensive end playing secondary out that nickel formation.
Mm-hmm. Real talk.
Rushing the passer.
Real talk. Yeah, yeah. Hell yeah, man. Hey, y'all keep thinking it's a fucking game out here in these streets. So all y'all motherfuckers wanna wait and go cash y'all votes in personal. Hey, fuck,
Yeah,
fuck them. Fuck the law
all
at
that
this time.
all that sold to the pole. Yeah, you
Hmm.
better know what the fuck you doing.
hmm.
You,
Better
you better
deliver.
hope
You
you
better
better hope
deliver
it
some
ain't
souls.
bro. You better yeah, cause the way it's looking, some souls might get taken.
Hell yeah.
Cause again, that dude that ran up, bro, I would not run up on nobody in 2024. Nobody. I'm not running up on now son of a gun. Cause I don't know what you got. Number one.
Hmm.
I don't know what you got, and I don't know what type of mind frame you in. That's why I don't even do no arguing. I don't do none of that because you don't know who you talking to. You don't know what kind of news this person may have just got. What type of mind frame they in. You just ran up like that.
And
Yeah,
let's
you bold.
and
That
let's
white boy was bold as fuck. He
yeah.
didn't give a damn. He didn't give a damn about life.
And let's be honest, bro. They ain't show you this off mainstream news, and they
Hell,
didn't broadcast this like they did Lil Durk murder for
at
hire.
all.
They
At
ain't,
all.
yeah, they ain't show this like that. I had to go search
No.
for this shit.
Yeah, they're not gonna show it because they don't want people to know that this kind of shit going on. For all you black Trumpers, yeah. Where y'all at? Where y'all at?
Salute
Are
Zay.
y'all ready? Are y'all ready? What up, Zay? Are y'all ready? You
Hmm.
black Trump, blacks for Trump. Are y'all ready?
Hmm.
Because this how the whites for Trump feel about your black ass.
This how they coming right here.
Yeah, this how they come.
And look, they didn't care about Buddy in the Blue. They ain't care nothing about Joe. He trying to
Bro,
stop everything.
when they seen them Crocs, they already knew he wasn't a threat.
Right. Get your ass back. Get your ass back. Whoop bop, whoop bop, bow, whoop bow, bow, whoop bow. The
Yeah,
sound
they already knew they already knew he wasn't a threat, and then you got bucked off like you was on one of them mechanical bulls.
Yeah,
You
he
see
did.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, he
He got
did.
bucked. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, he did. Look at dumbass. Dumbass. What the fuck? If you don't
Say,
start fighting, you don't start swinging, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro? You let
bro,
your
I'm
partner
telling
get
you, man, the blacks for Trump, since that's a group now, this is they should have been all over YouTube with this shit.
Hmm.
Talking about how they gonna deal with the threat of white violence from Trump supporters.
Real talk.
Again, what this shows you is he just acted out. You notice none of them other people in line got out of line to try to stop shit. You had one dude. Other than that, wasn't nobody trying to stop a goddamn thing.
Right. People recording, try to get the best
Yeah,
views and shit.
yeah, yeah. You see what I'm saying? So none of the white Trump supporters came to that boy aid. They
And
just
then they
stood
get
there.
jumped on by the police. Then the motherfucker get jumped on by the police. First, the brother did had nothing to do with nothing. He straight just got hemmed up. Like, bro, like they attacked me.
Yeah. So yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Exactly, Zay. And
Mhm.
that's why they doing all these drills because you got people like that white boy that ain't giving a fuck. See, because again, you can't care about life running up on people like that in 2024. You can't. You don't give a damn about dying because again, the wrong brother,
Hmm.
that shit would have been tragic, and he would have got killed by the police, bro.
They
That's
shot
the
the
fuck.
shit out of him.
That's the fucked up part about that whole scenario. The brother would have lost his life defending his life trying to support a motherfucker named Trump. Now put that up under your goddamn hat. How that shit gonna go over with your motherfucking kids?
Hmm.
Man, say let me
Yeah,
try not to
get back
get.
to
I'm
this
trying not to
video.
get. Yeah, let's go on. Get.
Get back into this video.
Whistleblower, former State Department cyber expert Mike Benz is warning that they will not let Trump move back into the Oval Office, even if he wins in a landslide. Watch.
So is your sense that on, say, January 20th, if Trump does win clearly in the election, is your sense that on January 20th, Trump will be inaugurated or no?
This period between November 5th and January 6th is going to be extremely intense. If Trump wins, my sense is that you will see street paramilitary, left-wing / never Trump, right even potentially. You're going to see this sort of summer 2020 style riot force start to break out on the streets. The media is going to portray them as pro-democracy groups. groups who are protesting the illegitimacy of the Trump Electoral College victory. So that's going to shut down the country. It's going to start terrorizing people. It's going to start preventing people from being able to communicate. You're going to see pressure put on the social media companies, extreme pressure put on by the Justice Department, put on by the advertiser networks. You're going to see this crisis response. It's going to feel like this country is, it's going to feel like the day after January 6th for 2 months if Trump does indeed win the Electoral College, in order for them to prime the pump for their extraordinary actions on January 6th.
Oh, hell.
I mean, Mike Benz.
Nah, real talk. They jump. Oh, you want to be a part of the game? All right.
They jumped it. They jumped to me. They jumped to me. They jumped this nigga ass. Nigga, you official Trump supporter now.
Hell yeah, bro.
You got your stamp. You
Real
paid for
talk.
that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You paid for that motherfucking approve. You paid for that message. And I approve this mail. You paid for that motherfucker, Jack.
Real talk, bro. They jumped that motherfucker straight in. All right. Shit.
Since you won't come
Further
over here.
elucidating this point, says those astroturfed, race-based street protests will be framed as organic. Wow, they just came out of nowhere. They'll be spontaneous, pro-democracy demonstrations, just as for all of our CIA-backed rent-a riots are abroad. The media will inflate this frame, and it will give cover for Congress to block Trump's win on January 6th, 2025, and then not be able to take office in late January. At the inauguration, Kyle Seraphin, friend of the show Kyle Seraphin, former FBI whistleblower, also saying this today. He said, how interesting about Mike Benz sees the same potential that me and the Suspendables have been talking about in our group chat. Y'all ready for the next couple of months? Now, Kyle's referring to Garrett O'Boyle, these other FBI whistleblowers who came out and had their lives ruined after they blew the whistle on how corrupt the FBI is. Garrett O'Boyle specifically, had his life, upended because he told the truth about what the FBI was doing, weaponizing of the DOJ and going after conservatives, going after Catholics in prayer meetings and so forth. So they've already been talking about it. They know what's coming. And now you have confirmation from Mike Benz saying this is exactly what they're planning. And so you can start to see this, right? You can start to see the organic street protests. People are taking to the streets. They're upset that Trump won. They're upset. There's going to be like anti-race. There's going to be these these organic, race-based street protests.
Yeah,
it's terrifying, and you know exactly the game plan. So just be aware of the game plan. This is what they're going to do.
Man.
So again, he just said the appetizers, all that. So it might be wise if you can just make sure you got a little extra to ride out 2 weeks or maybe 2 months, like he said. The man said 2 months on the video. No, I'm not hearing shit.
Yeah, bro. I ain't even gonna cap. I don't think that shit gonna last 2 months. I'm with you. I'm with you, bro. That shit gonna be like the first week, either first or second week. That motherfucker's gonna start acting out.
Right. It's gonna, and once the acting out start, it's gonna always be there.
Mm-hmm.
But because what I'm saying is, the days of being comfortable, that's just pretty much it's pretty much over with.
Fact.
Going forward, it's just you're gonna really have to be on your P's and Q's. You got any bumper stickers, any of your family members got any of that shit on the car, now's a good time to get that shit off.
Y'all think this right here was just an isolated incident? Y'all shit, let me show you something else that I done found. Yeah, right up there. And just listen to the people in the back. I got laughing and doing all that crazy shit. It's shit funny now. Shit
Now
funny.
that we just saw the Trump side of things. We just saw the Trump side of things. This is how they acting on Kamala's side.
I mean, yeah, hey, this ain't no isolated incident.
Yeah, so we saw the Trump side, they fighting, and we see the Kamala side, they screaming at babies.
Hmm.
They screaming at babies on her side, and they clicking on niggas on the other side. So where's your what you finna go do now?
You want to take your asses out there to that pole, huh?
Oh,
You
you
want
thought
to
it
take?
was safe on the other side? You thought it was just like Chop said, yo, you thought it's just isolated incident. No, this shit is the people on both sides are in what they call a manic state of
Mm-hmm.
mind. They're in a
Yeah,
manic state of mind.
yeah.
When people are go
That
ahead.
baby don't know what the fuck is going on, bro.
And again, the fact that you didn't get all the hair snatched out your head and you still
Hmm.
on your feet and you still on your feet says a lot about the softness of people.
Hmm.
See, everybody gangster till it's time to get gangster.
You feel
Couldn't have
me,
been my couldn't have been my child.
bro? What?
Bitch, we finna go. Bro,
What?
this for the listening audience. Quit in that situation. Hands supposed to start flying. Why? Because the fight ain't nothing but a misdemeanor. That's not a
Yes.
felony. It's a misdemeanor. It's a
I ain't gonna
misdemeanor.
cap. I ain't gonna cap.
Shit.
I ain't a fan of no hitting no women, but you not ready to just walk up to my kid like this and be screaming some belligerent bullshit in my kid's face, bro.
Period.
Period. This the time now, a white man, I'm talking to you right now. You smack your wife in your face at her face for just talking back any other time. But this damn lady just walked up and yelled at your kid in her face. You supposed to backhand the shit out her ass. I ain't even gonna cat. Like, and I don't condone, you know what I mean, the type of shit y'all be
But it's
doing to
not. It's
y'all
not. A,
wife.
it's not about condoning it. It's the fact that, motherfucker, you at that point have
Hmm,
become a threat, and
exactly.
all threats must
Gotta
be
get
neutralized.
neutralized.
I
Real
don't
talk.
give a all that other shit. What the fuck? No, you presenting as a threat, Jack,
Mm-hmm.
and you
That's
gonna
a
get dealt with one. You gonna get dealt with one ass. I don't see gender when you presenting as a threat.
look,
I'm like the police, bro.
this a
I'm like the
threat.
police. That black woman that got shot by that Asian cop upstate. You know why
Mm-hmm.
she got shot? Cause she had a fucking knife in her hand. That man didn't see gender. That man seen a threat and he put her motherfucking ass down.
Facts. As he should have. As he should. I don't even blame him. That motherfucker running at me with a knife.
Shit.
I'ma shoot that bitch too. Flat
And
out.
she hit him with it. She didn't
Yeah.
just run at him.
Yeah, she did
She
get
hit
on
him
him
with
with
it.
that joke. Yeah. Yeah, she did. Like
Yeah,
this
so shit, he didn't see gender. He saw
fact.
gender before he shot her. But once she made contact, gender went out the window. And and furthermore, in this day and age of they and them and all that shit, that chivalry shit out the window any motherfucking way.
Hmm.
Anyway, this ain't back in the day. You got motherfuckers walking around talking about they identify as X, Y, and Z. So all that chivalry shit, no, motherfucker, I don't know nothing about none of that.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't
And
know nothing about none of that
this
shit.
this all this shit be unprovoked, bro. This all unprovoked shit right here, bro. Like like
Right.
look, see, she came and just screamed on the child. These motherfuckers acted on they shit.
And so again, you got people in manic states of mind. And those people, anybody that's in a manic state of mind is a dangerous individual.
Hmm, real talk. Real talk. And shouts out to Supremely Black Podcast, D Rose. Yeah, man. I want y'all to hear some Here's something from D Rose. Let me make sure I got it. Hold up, make sure I got it. I know I did. Shouts out to D Rose. He over there working.
Welcome back to Supremely Black Podcast. This is your host, D Rose. Now, for the people that are new to the channel, make sure that you hit the subscribe button.
And facts, Zay. When them lights go out, bruh, they ain't gonna be talking no more. It ain't gonna be no more talking. Now you know that now. Yeah, they talking while the lights is on, and they getting a little violent too while these lights is on. So when them joints
And,
really go out, oh shit,
and
man.
we looking and for the most part, we looking like, hey, why are you? We in this surprise. We looking like during the headlights.
Mm-hmm.
We not looking like we aware and we on top and we ready to deal with the shit.
Right. You see, Buddy he got his pants hanging off his ass. He got Crocs on. He ain't ready to fight nothing. Like, your man's getting his ass whooped on the ground, and you ain't swinging. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me, dog. Couldn't be me.
But again, how you gonna swing when you ain't even got proper footing? Anybody that knows something about fighting for real, you punch from the ground.
Mm-hmm. Real talk. Yeah.
Your whole
Lateral
setup is
movement.
is off your base.
Mm-hmm. Let's go. Let's get into the D Rose.
Welcome back to Supremely Black Podcast. This is your host, D Rose. Now, for the people that are new to the channel, make sure that you hit the subscribe button. If you're watching or listening to the video, please make sure that you hit the like button. This is what actually helps the channel grow. Now that we got that out the way, be careful at the polls for the people that are getting out and voting. As we've seen, there was a couple of investigations that are underway in Washington State. There was like an explosive device placed in one of some of the ballots. So some of those people either lost their votes, they'll be contacted by, I guess, authorities once they figure out whose vote could have been damaged, etc. So that's just to name a few. As you know, at this time, people take this extremely serious. So I kind of look at it like a football game. Is like, I'm a Cowboys fan, it's an Eagles fan. People just going way too far with it, being disrespectful at the polls. If you have on a Harris hat or shirt, you got on a Trump hat or shirt, people are feeling disrespected by it. So they kind of getting into, taking it way too serious, if you ask me. At the end of the day, it's
Bro,
a vote. Does it matter?
hey bro, what kind of society, what kind of entitled ass society do we live in where a hat is interpreted as disrespect? How entitled do you have to be to feel disrespect from a motherfucking shirt? See, disrespect in my day was motherfucker calling you out your name, crowding your personal space, something of that nature. It didn't nothing. The disrespect didn't come into play unless you was in a game. So again, if you feeling disrespected by hats and shirts, like the thumbnail say, you really on some Crip and Blood shit out here.
Mm-hmm.
Because Crips and Bloods have issues with hats and shirts and
Mm-hmm.
teams and shit. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So y'all really out here banging on the cool, on the low, as we say.
Real talk.
Because how else is a shirt and a hat disrespect? How is that disrespect? That's only in the set. That's only for sets.
Real talk. I found that super hilarious that I was able to put DemoCRIPS and ReBLOODican. Hey, bro, I found that funny, bro, because
Nah, real shit though. That's what that is.
yeah, because one side is red, one side is blue, and then both Crips and Blood fit in the word and shit. So it's like damn, bro, that shit fit perfect, bro. I was laughing
Yeah.
when I was typing that shit up, like DemoCRIPS and ReBLOODican.
Nah, for real. That's what they doing, bro. Anytime you feel disrespected off a shirt, come on, man.
Off a
And
set.
Yeah, come on, man. Ain't nobody. The person ain't said nothing to you. They ain't called you out. You haven't experienced real disrespect. See, that's some virtual shit. That's
Right.
some proxy disrespect. You got on this shirt and I feel disrespected. How? Only way you can feel disrespected off that is A, you banging, or B, you just got a fucked up sense of entitlement.
I'm gonna go with C, both of them, all of the above.
Yeah, that shit crazy though. Feeling
Real
disrespected off a hat and a shirt. That sounds like some gang shit.
hmm
Hey man, don't wear that hat. You can't wear that hat over
Real talk. You know where you at? You know where you
here.
at?
That type of shit.
Hell yeah.
But
The
but we
motherfuckers gonna be
but we
coming up.
super but
Yeah,
we criminal. But we portrayed as criminal when we behave on them lines. But it's
hmm,
it's called political activism when they do
hmm. Oh no, he just expressing who he's voting for. He just
that type of
expressing
shit.
how he feel. And like, oh, all right,
But
shit,
when we do it, you got motherfuckers getting hit with organized crime.
real talk. Motherfuckers gonna be starting to come up there and check you and shit. Like, yeah, hey homie, who you voting for? Now, matter of fact, who your mama voting for, who your daddy voting for, or who your grandmama
That
voting
shit.
for.
All
Like,
that old shit.
damn, damn, shit.
Man,
How
this
you
shit.
know I was voting?
We joking, but this shit crazy.
Wow, that shit real. Like you said, B. Nah, this shit real.
This is where we at in the country today.
Mm-hmm.
So like I say, man, I always say this shit. If you can, have you some food and water on deck because they gonna if it get out of hand, yeah, them stores they finna go empty. They gonna try that. They going empty for sure.
They going empty. They ain't,
They,
man. Like you said, you seen
because
what happened with quarantine.
with quarantine and the fact that in the stores they go by a just in time delivery system, meaning that the way that store is set up, they depend on trucks to come damn near every day.
Mm-hmm.
Why you think the shelves go empty so fast? Because really, the only thing in the store is what's on the shelf. Ain't no shit in the back.
Yeah, yeah. No, they see what people don't realize. You got to be up dumb early in the morning to see the trucks that come to the market early in the morning. They get there like 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning.
Right,
By 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, they gone already. So you don't get to see them. So the average person wakes up at 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. They don't even know that the truck pulled in, dropped whatever they needed to drop off to that market, and got out of there.
right. Yep. And that's
And
how
that's
that's
it.
how shit stay on the shelf because again, the way the shelves go empty so quick is because really the only thing in the store is what's on the shelf.
Mm-hmm.
It's not set up for a mass rush, for panic
Mm-hmm.
buying and all that type of shit. The store's not set up to handle that. That's why they run out of shit so fast.
Facts. And
So
shit, like I said, y'all think this is an isolated incident? Hold up, I got one more to show you. Hold on, before we get back to D Rose. This shit ain't just no isolated incident, bruh. Is this ain't even got nothing to do with black versus white on this one.
that's white on white.
This is white on white. You see what I'm
Like
saying?
it like it's gonna be when shit pop off. It ain't gonna involve us right off the top. That's gonna be them going ham on each other.
Mm-hmm.
Just like we just bro, do you know how thrown off in your mind you got to be to just be dashing water like that. Like you on some other shit. You on some other shit. That motherfucker that's pushing that button to make that water go like that. He on some other shit, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You on some other shit because again, you don't know what them people got on that boat.
These motherfucking neo-Nazi motherfuckers. So ain't no
You don't
like
know what they got on that boat.
man. I'm telling you, bro, this shit they ain't no just no isolated incident. This shit gonna get spooky for everybody. Like B said, this shit ain't got no particular race on it. Cause first of all, shit, you can't white people can't even blame blacks for this. You can't blame
At
blacks for
all.
this.
Mm-mm.
Shit.
This shit ain't got nothing to do with us. None of this shit done ever had anything to do with us for the most part. But this here for sure, this ain't got shit to do with us. This is one this is one election that we really ain't got nothing to do with. Like talking about.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, if you gonna participate, just know what you're up against, what you finna be dealing with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And if you ain't ready to go there, then go on and do your ballot by the mail. If you're
Facts,
not
bro.
ready to if you're not ready to fight, yeah, we should sit this ain't our bid, we should sit this one out for real. But
Yeah.
if you gonna take your happy ass down there, if you ain't ready to fight
Hmm.
and or kill, go ahead and cast your ballot in the mail. Save yourself some trouble. Because you
And the
know if you
headache.
ain't and the headache for all your family and all that shit, just go on, you know, just go ahead. And like I said, that what we looking at right there, that would have been so fucked up if brother would have had a strap and came out and smoked them fools, cause Top Cop would have been the first motherfucker to shoot him.
Who laid them down? The whole magazine too.
And now you got a Trump supporter, black Trump supporter, hypothetically got killed by a white Trump supporter who was attacking them by police. So that you know what kind of shit, man? Come on, bro.
Hmm.
Come on, bro. That shit would have set off some whole nother shit. Because again, we looking at the man get jumped. Do you know how outraged we would have been if that boy would have pulled his strap and defended himself legally like he have the right to
Hmm.
and got killed for doing that?
Eh,
Again, the fact that that woman is still on her feet after doing all that shit. That's how bold this motherfucker is. That's how bold people are. That's manic state of mind. You're in a manic state of mind. You're not in your right mind. Yelling at a child like that over some political shit that the baby don't know nothing about. You're not in your right fucking mind. You're not in your right mind.
nah, you can't be.
You can't be. You can't be in your right mind running up on people in 2024.
Shit. And now I'm looking at this video right there. Right there, this blue flag right here on this right hand corner, that's a Trump flag. That's not a Harris flag.
Yeah, those are Trump supporters. On
Yeah.
this Trump on Trump violence. Like they say, black on black. This Trump on Trump violence right here. They Trump supporters. Hey, what's up, Tika?
Yeah. Salute
They
Tika
they
in the building.
they Trump supporters, but they got the Nazi flag up under the Trump flag. So
Mm-hmm.
this is Trump on Trump banging on each other.
Hmm. If that ain't no Crip and blood shit, bro. If that ain't no Crip and blood shit, bro, that's some real gang shit, bro, right there. Man.
Again, people just that's that you're in a manic state of mind doing this shit because you don't know what the people got on that boat.
Hmm.
And again, when you black out, it only take a few seconds to black out to blank out.
Mm-hmm.
There is such thing called a reflex. You don't have no control over that. You know what I'm saying? So what if them people on the boat reflex was cheap? We finna.
We know how them motherfuckers like to play with all types of Molotovs, pipe
And, and,
bombs, and
and
shit
this
like
is
that.
and this the thing. They doing this pre-election.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna get active after the 5th. The only reason we ain't just seen no really straight up just banging type shit because everybody's still low key waiting to see what's gonna happen. Once either side is not satisfied, now we finna get you finna get the real action.
Right.
You're gonna get the real action.
Let's get back to D Rose. Salute D Rose and Supremely Black Broadcast.
Getting into, taking it way too serious, if you ask me. At the end of the day, it's a vote. Does it matter? To some people, yes. To some people, no. But for you to put you or your family in harm's way for not being ready for what comes with the foolishness of being at the polls and during this election time, just take care of yourself. If you do happen to want to get out and vote, just be aware of what's going on. I've seen fights, can't post them on YouTube because, of course, they censor everything. But just for my people that do watch the channel, or if you're new to the channel, if you get out to the polls, be aware of your surroundings. Make sure you and your people good if you decide to go with others. But my best bet is to say avoid the foolishness, but be prepared for it at all times. Just had to get that message out there because I've received a lot of different little stuff about what's happening at polls and presence of people that just want to spew hatred or fear. If you're going to vote, just know what comes with it. Unfortunately, this is just the climate that we live in. Drop your comments below. As always, long live CC. I'm out.
Man. And this is not just one particular set of polls. These is all polls. All polls is going down. Let's put it like that. Let's watch these clips that B sent. Which one is this? Oh no, that's not the one. I got something special for y'all too. Let's watch this one first.
In targeting a U.S. Postal Service blue box that went up in flames, torching more than a dozen ballots. And just into our newsroom in the last half hour, an arrest in that arson and vandalism of an official mail collection box in Phoenix. Phoenix Mayor Kate Gallego posting on social media, confirming an arrest, thanking the swift action of Phoenix police and fire and federal partners. We're told the suspect is en route to booking right now. It was one of the drive-up blue boxes outside the USPS at 7th Avenue and Indian School in Phoenix. We're told 20 early ballots were inside that box, damaged along with some other mail. The Phoenix Arson Task Force started working with this right away with the U.S. Postal Inspectors. It is a federal felony to tamper with the mail. USPS encouraging everyone not to put any mail in any blue box collection box after the last pickup time. That's posted on every box. So a heads up, if you dropped off any mail to that drop box, again, the location at 7th Avenue and Indian School after 5 last night, you can file a report and they will contact you. Inspectors are working with election officials as we speak to contact those voters whose ballots may have been compromised. We have a crew working to learn more about this arrest, and we'll have a full update on Good Evening Arizona starting at 4.
Tonight, we're now less than 1 week away until Election Day. Now's the time to get out and vote if you haven't already done so.
And we're learning about a major ballot blunder, a box of ballots found in the street in Miami-Dade County.
That box mistakenly fell from an unlocked elections truck.
The mishap sparking concerns and reaction from officials. Let's get right to local 10's Christina Vasquez live in Doral with what she's learned. Christina.
New tonight, sharing some of the concerns we have heard from early voters with election officials who are giving credit to the people who watched this incident unfold in real time and, in their words, did the right thing.
That's crazy.
The video is shocking. Those blue packages on a roadway in South Miami-Dade.
2024 elections. Look at that.
A ballot bin and bag.
That's sealed. Look at that. Official materials. ¿Cómo eso estaban en medio de la calle?
It was an unfortunate human error on the part of one of our
And
workers. Miami-Dade Supervisor of
it would
Elections
be
Christina
some
White.
Spanish people finding shit. It would be some Spanish people finding shit.
Yeah, man, get the hell out of here. Yeah, y'all motherfuckers ain't slick, bruh. Y'all motherfuckers ain't slick, bruh. And then listen to the comment. Look at how she just naively just says, "Oh, it's just a blunder. Stuff happens all the time. Get the fuck out of here. Shit don't happen like this. Shit don't happen. I never out of every year I done seen motherfuckers vote in and do all this shit. I ain't never seen so much bullshit happen with voter shit till this year.
This early. I
Never.
like the burning of the boxes. That's a new one for me.
That's bruh. What? Yo, you a bold ass motherfucker. You gonna fuck with them damn UPS boxes out on the street.
Again,
You a
you're not in
bold
your right. You're not in your right mind. That's a federal offense.
facts.
Now, the only way that now, who's to say that maybe it's some agent provocateurs that's doing the shit? See, maybe it's some paid people by the GOV to do this shit.
Hmm. E legit in the building. What's up, E?
What up, bro? Yeah, maybe they getting paid to do that. Because again, in your right mind, you already know that's a felony offense.
Mm-hmm.
And who want to go to the Fed for playing with a goddamn mailbox? Come on now. Come on now. Come on, man. Ain't nobody in their right mind risking a federal fucking prison sentence playing with a mailbox. People that do that shit, you're not in your right mind.
Mm-hmm.
Real tough. You're not in your right mind. Shit.
¿Cómo eso estaban en medio de la calle?
It was an unfortunate human error on the part of one of our workers. Miami-Dade Supervisor of Elections Christina White says last night, as the worker was leaving the South Dade Regional Library, unfortunately, they just forgot to lock the back of the truck. The people who found them.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
I mean, but at the same time, that ain't far fetched because look at how motherfuckers do your packages. Motherfuckers just throw your shit in the backyard, just throw it on your porch, because you mad at your goddamn job. So this could have been a motherfucker that was just ready to get off work, and you ain't giving a fuck about no election. You don't give a damn how the shit go. You just trying to make a dollar, and it's time for you to get off. So you in a rush, like niggas be doing, and white folk be doing. When you're in a rush, you always forget shit, and you probably just in a rush trying to get off work. I mean, that's a possibility because again, the quality of worker in this country then went way down.
Hell
That's
yeah.
why these corporations so quick to hire quote unquote immigrants because it's a different type of work ethic that come with them.
Facts.
So this could have really been a situation where motherfuckers just forgot to lock the door because you don't give a damn about your job. You just trying to make a dollar. Shit.
Yeah. Hey, B, you optimistic. You optimistic with that one, cause I ain't spared the rod on nothing. They left that
Oh no,
bitch.
no, I'm just
They
saying. I'm
picked
just
up
saying
this.
hypothetically. I'm just saying
Yeah.
hypothetically because I know how motherfuckers half-ass at the
Do
job
shit.
that I go to every day.
Hell yeah.
So that half-assing, that's a real. That you know what I'm saying. That could have really been somebody that really didn't do their goddamn job right.
It's night. It's nighttime too. Hell yeah.
It could have been really could have been that, but at the same time, it's hard to accept that as a plausible reason because of the nature of what we're dealing with as it relates to election interference. It's hard to believe that when you got people getting beat up at the polls, when you got children being yelled at the polls, it's hard to believe somebody didn't do their job. Naturally, we gonna lean to, oh yeah, you motherfuckers is trying to fuck over this shit because X, Y, and Z.
Mm-hmm.
It was an unfortunate human error on the part of one of our workers. Miami-Dade Supervisor of Elections Christina White says last night, as the worker was leaving the South Dade Regional Library, unfortunately, they just forgot to lock the back of the truck. The people who found them take a look.
Doing a good community service.
Turning them into Miami-Dade Police South District Station. Undamaged, untampered with.
I appreciate you because there's a lot of people out there that wouldn't do what you did tonight.
We're very thankful to them.
Seeing that video was a little scary.
For some, like artist Shire Reagan's, the incident unsettling.
Because we're about to go vote now, and it's important to understand and to be confident in knowing that your vote is going to count.
Rest assured, this is the first time we've ever had anything like this happen. In the sealed
So again, bro, you got all this going on. Now, when the final result hit, how is it going to be accepted by either side? But how they going to accept the results when boxes being set on fire, ballots being dropped out of trucks,
right,
et cetera, et cetera? So there's no way around it. Nobody's going to be, there will be no winner. For the people, ain't going to be no winner. You know what I'm saying? So,
man.
Hold on 1 second, bro. I'll be right back.
Yeah, no, you good. I'm ready to switch over to the phone. I gotta go get the kids. So yeah, you switch over to my phone. Bear with me. I wish I'd have knew that. I'd have been told you come on.
I fell asleep and I didn't know.
All right, hold on. All right. Alright, I'm back in here.
Yeah, I'm finna have to get ready for work in about 10 minutes.
Okay, alright. I got, what else I got? I know I got something else that I wanted to pull up. Oh, yeah. Now, look, watch this shit, right? This shit ready to fuck y'all mind all the way up. Now watch this shit that I pull up.
Outside Jimmy Class's mobile home in Clearwater, symbols of American pride hang not just front and center, but on the side of his home, in the back. America is, after all, the only home this 66-year-old has ever known.
I moved to the U.S. in 1959.
How long have you been here?
64 years.
But after more than a half of a century in the U.S., where he's lived, worked, went to school, got married, had kids, paid his taxes.
Mr. Class, you will be entitled to retirement benefits.
Even voted. Class says in 2020,
instead of receiving my first check,
he discovered
I didn't have any thoughts.
He's not a U.S. citizen.
I just was like blindsided.
Class says it all came to light after he applied for the Social Security benefits he paid into his entire working life.
You gotta be kidding me.
Hey, hold on. I want y'all to really pay attention to this. Hold up, let me go ride this back. Just listen to what they said.
Outside Jimmy Class's mobile home in Clearwater, symbols of American pride hang not just front and center, but on the side of his home, in the back. America is, after all, the only home this 66-year-old has ever known.
I moved to the U.S. in 1959.
How long have you been here?
64 years.
But after more than a half of a century in the U.S., where he's lived, worked, went to school, got married, had kids, paid his taxes.
Mr. Class, you will be entitled to retirement benefits.
Even voted. Class says in 2020,
instead of receiving my first check,
he he discovered
I didn't have any thoughts.
he's not a U.S. citizen.
I just was like blindsided.
Klaas says it all came to light after he applied for the Social Security benefits he paid into his entire working life.
You gotta be kidding me.
Bruh,
All right.
do you know
Yeah.
how, you know how pissed I would be, bruh?
Man, say,
Hey,
boy.
hey, you know why I find this shit so funny? I find this shit so funny because boy, these motherfuckers that told us go back to our old country, we don't belong here, blase blah, and you know what I'm saying? Go back to Africa, bruh. This man, not even a U.S. citizen. So how many more of y'all not U.S. citizens?
That's been over here all the time. That shit crazy right there.
That shit crazy, bruh. Hey, pay taxes, paid insurance, all that
Oh,
stuff, man. Just to find out, bruh, that you can't get no benefits or nothing back because you ain't even a U.S. citizen.
boy, that's the system for you though.
That
That's the framework that we dealing with.
how can we believe in our system, bruh? If they just blatantly take our money, knowing that we ain't even citizens.
And nobody stopped to tell the man. Nobody want. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man, that shit crazy.
That shit crazy, bro. I my uncle sent me that joint, bro, and I was like, damn. First day I said, damn. How many more of these motherfuckers ain't U.S. citizens?
Boy. Hmm.
Mm-mm. Man, that shit spooky, bro. That shit spooky for real,
Boy, I'm
man.
talking about. Ooh, that shit there, boy. You talking about heartbreak? The fuck?
What? That's why
He
all
said,
that. Go ahead.
"Go ahead." No, you go ahead. I wasn't finna say shit.
I was ready to say all that 401k shit and motherfucker. I'm setting up for my retirement, man. Just to double back and hear that shit.
And the reality is, for most of us working right now, ain't no motherfucking retirement. And if
Real
it is
talk.
some retirement, if it is some retirement, it damn sure ain't gonna be no Social Security. By the time we get to the age where we could collect that shit,
Mm.
they had that motherfucker damn near tapped out right now.
Boy, that's enough to make that man commit suicide. We know how these motherfuckers get, boy, when the stock market crash and shit. These niggas losing all in their bank account. Who does he vote for? Who does he vote for?
That's Hurricane Helene without the hurricane. What he
That's
just experienced, what he just found out, that's Hurricane Helene without the hurricane.
mm, mm, mm. That shit through, when I seen that shit just exploded in my brain just now, like boosh, like damn, bruh, damn. So what lets me further know was that yeah, y'all was really colonizers, came over and just randomly just took shit.
Boy,
You out here
man.
blind, voting. Don't know yeah, man, who you gonna vote for and shit. Don't
And
even
ain't
have
even
it.
and ain't even a citizen at the end of the day.
Right, you ain't even no citizen to be voting. So
And then without
how does this shit get counted?
Not just that, but with all if that happened with him, how much more is it happening with the migrants?
Facts. Facts. Because we all know the influx of migrants that came over here. They got straight voters right. They got every right that the U.S. person got now, and
And
they
they
and
were
they put
told,
a lick of work.
and they were told at the point of entry, vote for Kamala.
Mm, mm, mm.
At the point of entry, yeah, that's what they told.
And I just seen something with her talking about them damn borders too. Talking about she going when she become president, she going uh increase border patrol and all this crazy shit.
That's too late then. And
Man,
that just sound good. That just sound
yeah.
good. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds good to the person that's on the fringe of becoming a Republican. Oh, she gonna do something about the border? Okay, okay, I go for it then.
Mm-hmm.
That's a political play. Shit,
Man, say,
what
bro.
time you want to come on? What time you want to come on tomorrow? Shit, I got dip.
Okay. No, we come on the same time because I'm not even gonna play that Project 25. I ain't gonna play that. I'm gonna play that tomorrow. We can
Oh,
yeah, because that joint that's a hefty time right there. Like we're gonna be sitting listening for a little minute, and we gotta do the breakdown and all that stuff. So yeah, yeah, we that's definitely gonna take some time because it's a lot of information in that Project 25 that needs to get heard. And if y'all want to go ahead and do some early investigative work on that, that's good. So when we get to talking about it, y'all know what we talking about, can keep up with what we talking about. That'll be good. But Project 25 will be tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, so yeah, make sure y'all here so y'all can go. We can go over that.
shout out to Zay, Smitty, E Legit, Tika, and Naeem for following through. Appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? And
Definitely.
shit, I'll be sending you some more information today, Chop. And we'll be on here tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. We get us a nice little run going tomorrow. It makes yeah. I got that video, and I think I have another video that I took down. Oh yeah. So Project 25, and we're gonna talk about Atlanta. Atlanta. Remember that fire that happened in Atlanta?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I got some information on that shit, bro. People out there, low key, bro. Hey, we talked about this, getting y'all masks and stuff, and because if the air fucked up, you can't breathe and shit, bro. Hey, y'all might want to go ahead and cop y'all some respirator masks and all that shit because them people that down there in Atlanta that had that chlorine fire and shit, bro, they coughing up blood and all this shit, bro. Like it's some shit going on.
Mm-hmm. And
Hmm.
again, respirator ain't nothing but like $20 on Amazon.
Facts.
And you
So
can have that
yeah.
motherfucker in your hand tomorrow.
Real talk. And I really want y'all to go ahead and get that joint, bro. Like get them respirators and stuff. Get a mask or something because that chemical fire, bro. They remember they never said what was in the chemical fire except for that chlorine shit. They just kept saying products, and I'm gonna bring that video up when I did on that shit because Redacted talked about that as well. Shouts out to Redacted because he a hometown native. So yeah, man, y'all get
And
with
you
us
need to
tomorrow.
get
We cover that.
Yeah, you need to get respirators for everybody in the house. You got a family.
Yeah,
Everybody needs to have at least a respirator. Now, gas masks is another thing. They more
facts.
expensive. But a respirator, that's something that the average person can afford right now. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we're gonna chop that up tomorrow. And shit, I might cam up to show the respirator and the gas mask and shit. And we get ready to touch that particular video
Word.
to show the people what it looked like, and
Okay.
then yeah. But yeah, bro, shit, I'll get with you
All
tomorrow,
right.
man. All right.
Yep. Already, B. Shouts out to everybody that stopped through. I mean, y'all make sure y'all here tomorrow at the same time. I'm gonna have it set up. You know what I mean? And I'll drop the link just in case anybody want to jump in and chime in and talk about what they seen, what they heard, whatever. Well, I get with y'all tomorrow.